It was do or die for a lot of teams this past week as the regular season for the CCA League season number 7 was wrapping up.
Whoa!
With many teams hunting for playoff spots and others trying to disrupt standings any way they could, there's a lot of quite amazing matches that will have shaped the season for weeks to come. My name is Neato, and other than being one of 38 counts of harassment against Krona, that's a lie by the way. Krona, I know you wrote the script. I'm here to bring you up to speed as the playoffs begin for CCA League Season 7. Welcome to Lecture Notes. As we mentioned in our recap of entrance exam number 7, EA UCD Splatoon White was a new Division 1 team that everyone should have had their eye on this season. They very much lived up to that reputation during the regular season, forcing RIT Orange Ocean to a Game 7 and sweeping UCF Knights this past week. The sweep punched EA UCD Splatoon White's playoff ticket, allowing them to take one of the wildcard spots in Division 1, where they now go against Death Roll in the quarterfinals. Given the high stakes on the line, you would certainly expect quite a lot of Game 7s this week, and the Collegiate scene did not disappoint. One university in particular seemed to be caught in Game 7 matches this week, with the Pennsylvania State University having 3 out of their 6 teams be forced to play Game 7. Those being PSU Blue losing to Bull Squids, and PSU Umamusume was winning over USF Green in Division 2, along with PSU Fish. Did I get that right? Losing to Auburn Navy in Division 5. Talk about a Wii for Blue Seahorse. Get it? Blue Fish Horse? Krona, I'm gonna kill you for this script. Division 2 continues to be the division of chaos year after year. Going into Week 5 this season, we saw a 4-way tie at 3-1 in Group 4, which will be broken by 2 winner-go-home matches. TAMU Maroon versus HLG Blue, and do Leaf Sheep Dream of Sleep versus VT Enter Salmon. Do they dream of sleep? We haven't found out yet. Moving on. TAMU Maroon would take out HLG Blue in 5 games, while Leaf Sheep swept their way into the playoffs, continuing their impressive rise. An exciting race to the finish went down in Division 5 Group 2 as TAMU Gray, IVC Stingrays, and Octo Gestures all tied at 3-2 for the final playoff spot in their group. Following TAMU Gray's 4-0 win over Executioners and IVC's 0-4 loss to Juggernaut's USF White, TAMU Gray was able to snipe the second place finish and a playoff spot. Now that the regular season is done, let's give a shout out to the teams that are still on the golden road with perfect seasons so far. In Division 1, Death Roll is a perfect 20-0, setting them up as the number 1 seed going into the playoffs. Additionally, we have Niner Esports Green Team in Division 6 who is 20-0, and our runners in Division 7 who are 16-0. Only one team has ever completed a perfect CCA League season up to this point, so we'll be sure to keep tabs on these teams as they proceed on their road to perfection. Here are some matches to keep an eye on as we head towards the CCA League quarterfinals. In Division 1, we have RIT Orange Ocean versus UCSD Esports Gold. These are 2 teams that have gone toe-to-toe already this year, and this one could go either way. In Division 2, we have all of it. Just all of Division 2. We have a battle of story teams in PSU Blue versus Splatlanders, most improved teams in Leaf Sheep versus TAMU White, and a volleyball grudge match versus TAMU Maroon and Creamed Corn. And in Division 7, we have the Birthday Crew versus Bioluminescence, a battle between 4-1 teams with strong regular seasons, but they should have a strong playoff run as well. All of these set the stage for the final 3 weeks of the league, where teams will advance through the playoff stage for their divisions, where you can watch unfold on CCA's Twitch and YouTube. Various match announcements and material can be found on the CCA socials as well. My name is still Neato, and I'm still going to go off to commit Krona-related crimes. I'll see you next week on Lecture Notes, and hopefully not in prison. Oh god, is that the cops? The door's opening! The cops are coming! Ah!